Well, howdy do. How are you? I'm the Beer Whisperer. So another session IPA. This one from Springfield Brewing Company. Another one of my local breweries. This one started as a brew pub in about '98, I believe, maybe '97. Craft brewed in the Ozarks, 4.6%, 20 IBUs, and I'll just read a touch from their bottle here. Daypack is an easy drinking ale brewed for those hot Ozark days where less is sometimes more. Daypack hits the palate with a toasty blend of lightly kilned malts and finishes with a clean... I'm having allergies badly and my eyes keep watering. My damn bifocals won't adjust. So, bear with me, folks. With a clean dryness that is accented by modest hop bitterness, this beer pairs perfectly with an afternoon adventure or a relaxing day on the patio. Yeah, that's really what this style is for, isn't it? I mean, it's for those warm days. Whether you think it's a legitimate style or not, whether you think it should be, the bottom line is that everybody seems to be making one right now. Now, if you're asking the question, will it be a lasting style? Well, you know, that's a whole other question altogether, isn't it? Oh, Shadowbreak. Got some bees floating around here, and I'm allergic, man. The aroma is very nice on it. Typical of the style, nothing out of the ordinary, but it is bright, crisp, pours a beautiful golden, so it is a very inviting color, especially for a summer day. There's a slight malt sweetness on the nose. It is very floral as well. Oh yeah, it's nice. It's very nice. The issue that I think most are going to take with it, taking the session IPA out of the equation, is that it's 4.6%. The hardcore, you know, traditionalists draw the line at 4%. Some revisionists will take it up to 4.5%, no more than 4.5%. At 4.6, I think most are going to take issue that this is being called a session anything. But that being said, personally, I mean, I'm an American. I look at the word session differently than those traditionalists, those that feel like it ought to be, you know, we need to stay with that British tradition of 4%. I look at it quite differently as an American. I think the word has evolved. I think it can change. I don't think it has to mean what it once did. And quite frankly, we're not in England. You know, we're our own country, man. You know, we don't have to, you know, adhere to that standard, is kind of how I look at it, but that's a whole other argument altogether. Bottom line for me is, you know, if you're looking for a session beer, I think anything under 5 is going to be good. Where you draw the line is your business. I don't give a rat's ass. I kind of go back and forth whether I like this style or not, or how much I like it. I think that the knock on it is that, well, when they're not really IPAs, they're using those 3 letters because those 3 letters sell beer these days, and that they tend to be one-dimensional. Now, that being said, it's still refreshing. I mean, this isn't about an 80-day degree in the Ozarks, and this beer really does taste good. It may be somewhat one-dimensional, but sometimes there's nothing wrong with that either. It is relatively low in alcohol, and it just tastes good. It does feel refreshing. I almost wish they would can this. I would love to see any of these lighter alcohol beers, especially in the spring, summer, be canned, because they travel easier. They go to the lakes, and the river is much easier. I would love to see a beer like this in cans so I could really travel with it. It's just a nice beer. It gives you a certain amount of flavor with not a lot of alcohol, and it's certainly better than, you know, the macro adjunct stuff. Yeah, that doesn't give you a lot of flavor and gives you a lot of crap. Oh, oh yeah. The finish on this is exquisite, actually. There's just a hint of sweet malt on the body, and then it breaks into all that hop goodness. You got some big citrus. and a whole lot of things going on there. Obviously, I drank this in about 5 minutes. So, I mean, this next drink, of course, it's only half a beer. Let me be honest with you. This is, well, maybe a little more than half. This is only about an 8-ounce glass. So, hey, I'm Tone the Beer Whisperer. We'll talk to you later.